sip wine.
Everyone,
What's poppin'?
how you niggas doing?
Niggas is feeling amazing. We get some more sunlight. The vitamin D is out and the D's are out.
The D's are out.
Yeah, like actual D's, like actual
dicks are
dicks.
out?
Yeah. Because I mean, niggas are outside now.
The dicks only come out in the summer though.
I wanna.
Dicks
I
only
feel like more of the
come out
women are
summer.
out.
I mean, but if bitches is out, niggas is out.
Not all the time.
Yes, it is all the
What?
time.
It's the ratio for us.
Clubs get packed out. The reason why people want bitches at places because they know
that niggas is gonna come because of bitches.
I'm sorry, I'm a house nigga all the way through.
Well, if you a house nigga,
That
then you
sounded
say
weird
so.
coming out from
That really sounded weird.
That's because you know
He's gonna like
because of
the context. Nah, I just be in the house.
Historically, you might be a house
you
nigga.
could have really been in the house. So
I
you
play
know.
games all day.
Wow, if you light skin, just say so. You
Just
know?
say so.
Tell us you light skin without telling us you light skin.
Right.
Well, I'm a house nigga.
I'm a house.
Well, you can do it without saying it.
Really?
Squint real quick.
Squint. That's really.
I'm about to say, is it the squint or the wink? Like,
Whatever.
Lick your lips. I feel like light skinned niggas lick
Lick
their
your
lips a
lips a
lot.
Y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
we do.
All right, I just want to let y'all know to follow us on all social networks at The Real Sip and Spill and everything sub.
Twitter, which is Sip and Spill 1, and leave us a 5-star rating because we are some 5-star bitches.
And while you're at it, follow us on YouTube.
Mhm.
We are revamping pretty much.
Yeah, we are.
Our YouTube is becoming a bigger, better, badder bitch.
Just like us, period. And you need to follow us on our Patreon. Give us your motherfucking money every fucking month.
You can start the $5 level. You know, it's okay.
Or the $10 level. We worth it.
Y'all. You know, if you want to be a real G, give us the $20 level too. You know, if you want to support some bad bitches doing some bad bitches shit.
And follow our fucking TikTok.
We have a TikTok now, y'all. We finally gave in.
And we said we were not going to do it, but we fucking
We
did it.
gave in, and I liked our first TikTok. It was cute.
Yeah, it did what it did when it could. You feel me?
I thought it was real cute. Don't forget, we do have Sip and Review where you send us shit and we review it. I am working on getting a P.O. box for us. So you out-of-towners, out-of-staters, out-of-worlders, maybe? Aliens can send us shit too?
Bitch, we are the aliens.
I wouldn't mind if I get something from an alien.
I know I'm a Martian. I don't belong here.
So the girls are back at it again with another messy-ass episode of Sip and Spill where we create conversations all while
sipping wine.
I go by the name of Thug Motherfucking Sammy.
And I'm ambitious. Our hot girl got a motherfucking Grammy Torre. What's poppin'?
All right. So today we have a very,
Very
very, very special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself, house nigga?
What?
I just have to throw that in there. My bad.
And I think this is the point where I pick up the microphone. So,
Yes.
it is your boy Cam Sinclair. Make sure y'all follow me at official Cam Sinclair. I am a singer songwriter from Houston, Texas, and a graphic artist as well. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and see what I do.
Oh, I mean, I'm trying to tap in now. You said you sing. Can we hear something else?
Little side note, we were in a music video
we
together.
just dropped the music video for LSD featuring Brian Angel, formerly of Day 26, and yes, your girl did the damn thing. She was actually one of the lead models in the video.
I was his love interest.
I want to hear him sing.
His hoe interest, his side interest, whatever you want to call it.
Did y'all think that y'all was going to derail that I wasn't going to ask you to sing again?
I didn't hear it the first time.
See, you
But
don't
however
even
you
listen to me.
I heard it.
However you feel about it, do you want to give us a little something, something?
I mean, you can't say it's the corona for me.
It's the marijuana for me. I mean, you know, I can give a little something.
Give it
Yeah,
yeah.
a little
Some.
shot before you go?
Nah.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Do you need a
Okay.
background singer? Because, you know.
Don't even do it. Please.
I need a background dancer.
Okay. I got you. Okay, come on. Let's go.
All right. Nah, I sing R&B.
Oh, okay. So I had to sit slower.
Yeah, I'm slow with it. All right. I can't take her seriously. Reaching out to the ocean, chasing waves.
Ooh.
Toss and turn and making love, change the pace.
Ooh.
When the moon comes out at night, we gon' change it up like the tide. And now I'm gonna take my time with it, girl. I'ma take my time. Oh.
Is that a Sinclair original?
Yeah, actually, that's gonna be something that's actually dropping later on this year called Chasing Waves.
I like it.
It's like a
I
whole-
told you. Did you not hear how my ooze literally amplified your sound?
I mean, it'll make a nice little background vocal.
Okay, we'll give her background.
I said a background. I don't need
Soft. In the back.
Okay, my ooze gonna get me somewhere. Just like what's the name's
No, it's
So You know what?
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, it sounds like she be going in for like, you know, the physical where they put the tongue depressor in there.
Shut the
She
fuck
just
up.
does that a whole bunch of times. I feel in the studio, wherever it feels right, she puts it in the song.
Type shit.
And that's how I feel about the oohs. You never know when they're gonna be ooh or ooh.
And considering that song is like a whole song about eating pussy, I mean, gotta be some oohs in there.
Oh.
It's
You
called
know
Chasing
what?
Waves.
That's one of. Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah.
He did say that. See,
I knew what it was
Yeah.
called, but I didn't know that was called.
Yeah, it's like a.
It
It's
had
a,
to do with eating pussy.
It's a whole metaphor.
Yeah, I like it. He's chasing waves. Okay.
Interesting.
Indeed.
So we have a little segment that we like to do. It's called musical words or also word association.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say a word, and you can either sing or
rap.
rap it.
So
Do you understand?
Oh.
So you have like, let's say 5 seconds.
yeah, 5 seconds to think about it. It's like
Think
off the
about
top. And since you are an artist yourself, you should already
This
listen
should
to a
be
plethora
easy
of
for
music.
you.
So
You got it?
I
so
mean,
so like wait, am I like put like
okay,
y'all
we're
give me
gonna
a
okay.
word?
Let
No,
me just we'll give you an
we're just
example.
gonna say a word.
We're gonna give you an
and then
example.
you can
Okay.
sing a word or rap the word, a song with that word in it.
That's what I'm. Okay, got
Yeah.
you. Got
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there
So
with it. I'm here with it.
today's theme is the Grammys. So the first word, Grammy.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get this one. In case you hadn't noticed.
So when we were on the phone, we thought of that one song by Drake and Future. They gonna think I want a Grammy. They gonna think I want a Grammy.
Yeah, no.
I'm probably off beat, but that's definitely the song.
Is it?
Probably off beat. You want to pull it up real quick?
It's
'Cause
a- yeah, it is
it's
a
definitely a
song.
song because she tried to fact check me because she didn't know because I was off beat as well. So, but it's a
Oh,
song.
okay.
I knew it was a song. You said it was Future song. I was like, it's not Future, but Future isn't a song.
So yeah, and I
Is it
think
a Drake and Future song?
yeah.
It's a Drake and Future song.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Second word is trophy.
Especially.
That's an easy one.
This one's easy.
Considering the fact that y'all just named Drake, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Trophies.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
That was a whole
What are the words though?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's been so long since I've heard that song. I'm so serious. Y'all be surprised.
I got you. They don't need no award for that. Trophies. Trophies. Trophies.
And last but not least,
Win.
Like, all I do is win.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God! Why are you so scared?
I feel like he wasn't even sure about it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like all I do is win. Yeah.
No,
Hey,
because
all I do is
win, no matter what.
I mean, because I didn't
Come
know if
on.
you said win or wind. Like,
Win.
Oh.
Yeah, Samuel was like, win. Fuck everything else. Win.
That's my
Yeah.
shit too. All right, so we're about to get into some wine facts.
No, we're
I
gonna get
lied.
into oh my goodness.
So we're gonna get into some fun facts.
fun facts.
Yes,
Oh.
it's a little thing we do. We tell our guests like a little thing about us, so they can
Okay.
get to know us a little better.
Okay.
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 All right, so what is your fun fact?
My fun fact. Okay. Okay. Fun fact. I was actually a rapper before I started singing.
Ooh,
Yes.
that is interesting.
Yes.
So are you a Drake ass nigga?
Well,
Am
Drake
I-
was a
am
singer
I?
before
He was
rapping.
definitely a
Was
singer.
no, he wasn't.
Yes, he
He
was.
came on.
Did y'all not see Degrassi?
He was a
definitely
rapper.
before he
That's
started
what we just
singing.
said.
Well, the first thing I
We
heard
said he was
about,
a rapper before he was singing. You
Oh, I
said
thought
you
I heard
rap.
it backwards.
No, I
he-
said singer because the first thing I heard
no, he was a
was
rapper.
What, brand new?
That was the first song I heard from him.
Like, the funny thing about
Or
it,
was
brand,
it Replacement Girl with Trey Songz?
But that's not even his song.
Yeah.
Can people stop? Literally, I got in an argument with someone about that song, and I said
That's
not.
Replacement Girl with Drake. That's Trey Songz's song.
That's what I said. I said
Yeah.
it's not his song.
Well, he was the star of that song, so all I know
Love
No,
was
they,
Drake.
they said that was the worst part of the song, though.
Yeah,
I love
I
Drake's
mean, I
part.
feel like it was a mixed reaction. I feel like, to be completely honest, that verse didn't fit that song. I like the, I
Most
like
verses,
the swag. that
Does
he put
any
into
verse
it.
fit songs
I
nowadays?
mean, there's actually a whole bunch of like verses that are out. There are actually a lot of verses that are out that actually like fit multiple songs. Like, you could put a rap verse to a pop song if,
All the time.
if the cadence is right. So
Yeah.
it's really depending on the timing and the cadence of it. But I mean, nah, that particular verse just was a no for
Yeah.
me. No.
All right. Well, my fun fact is I love telling people to go to hell. That's like my favorite go-to line.
Really?
Yes,
That's your
just be like-
catchphrase?
Yeah, like go to hell, girl. Like anything with someone something stupid on Twitter, like go to hell, disrespectfully.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my
Disrespectfully.
disrespectfully.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite thing.
Well, I like saying it too, but just not disrespectfully. I like saying it. I like it in like a jokey joke. I don't want to actually go to hell because I think we're actually in hell right now. So it's kind of like, you know how I think about metaphysics. So I don't know. I was telling him to come to Earth, you know. But my fun fact is that I am no longer eating pork. That means no more ham, no more bacon, no more pepperoni.
I'm sorry.
I know. I don't know why I came to this revelation, but I just feel like sometimes when I eat meat, it just don't even like. I was telling you today, we just be so tired and stuff when we eat stuff. And I had pork dumplings today, and I was like, maybe this is it. This is God telling me.
You decided to not.
I decided while I'm eating pork, I'm like, why am I so tired after eating dumplings? Not even fried dumplings, steamed dumplings.
So is it pork and beef? Like red meat?
Pork. Pork right now.
Pork right now.
I'm gonna have to.
I know. I feel like beef is a huge jump. Like,
definitely, because I like me some steak.
There's so much.
There's so much.
Beefy.
I don't see myself not eating meat. I mean, I'm African as fuck. It is in my culture. We eat meat all the time. We eat goat meat.
I mean, you know, I'm a country boy. You know, Louisiana in my blood. So, you know, I'm crawfish, seafood all day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Meat all day. So
I don't see myself not eating meat.
I didn't say meat, y'all. I said pork.
I know we're not talking about you. I'm talking about like in general.
And honestly, pork is like literally the worst meat to eat. Because I saw this one video.
Pork is definitely the worst meat.
Yeah. It is. I saw someone put like I don't know why people do these things, but she put like Pepsi all over a raw piece of pork chop, and pus started coming out.
Wow.
Exactly. So when I saw that, I'm like, bro, and I be participating. I be eating pork. And I'm like saying, oh, this is so disgusting, but then I eat it.
You have to realize, like, a pig is a dirty animal.
And they said that's the only
thing. Crawfish, but we still eating them. We fuck them hoes
up. Yeah, but we clean the fuck out of some crawfish, though.
And then you got to think about it.
You know what I'm saying? Not all meat is cleaned properly, especially pork and beef.
And they said pork literally can't. That's the only animal that can't sweat out its own toxins.
So it's stuck in there, like you.
Wow, that's why Muslim people don't touch swine. It's like literally against their religion. So let's get into some wine facts so we can get into some tea time. Tea time. So today I ended up getting this wine called Lapis Luna. Which is so funny because today I got some moon earrings, y'all. I did not do this on purpose. It just happened to happen. So this is actually a red blend. It's a 2018 bottle from North Coast, California. So I guess it's not from Napa Valley since it says North. I don't even know where North Coast, California is. So it's going to be a rich, what did you say?
He said it's North Coast.
North Coast. North Coast, right? It's going to be a rich, smooth, dark, juicy blend. It is, and the thing is, little fun fact, Lapis Luna is translated to the stone and moon, and stone is earth and moon is the actual moon. So it's a relationship between the earth and the moon. This is a painting, this is 400-year-old painting that they replicated and put on the bottle. It is $18, so it's not too expensive. To me, it's expensive because usually we go for like $10, $11 bottles, but I saw it.
Sometimes $7.
Yeah, sometimes
$3.99. You get what you get.
But I really liked the painting and it spoke to me today. So I guess, I don't know, something about it just like, grab me. So I grabbed you, bitch. And I hope you are as good as you look.
I'm about to take you to the moon.
It is best paired with your favorite podcast, which is The Real Sip and Spill. So, stop this episode, go grab something, and come right back.
Period. I'm going to support it because I'm excited about this. So I'm going to give it to you in your big ass chalice.
In the big ass chalice, Like I really need all of that.
I don't really know how much because it's so thick. I'm gonna see.
That's pretty big.
That's kind of. I'll take that.
That's a lot.
But I kind of was digging like how it
smelled.
But this is a red wine glass that you have with you, so this is a perfect glass to drink.
Yeah, because what is it called? They aerate. Was that what it's called? Aerate? Like the aeration, like of how big it is. Because sometimes people pour out a whole bottle of wine into this thing that's like shaped like that with a. It's hard to explain. I wish I know what I'm talking about, but cheers to another sippy ass messy eat.
Cheers
to another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill.
Ow. All right, guys.
Go down with it.
I like it.
It's not bad.
I like
it too. It's not too dry. It's not too sweet. It's a nice medium.
Considering the fact that I don't drink wine.
This is actually a real good bottle. $18 is the price point, so it's nothing crazy. You can enjoy it without breaking the bank.
It's a red blend. Flavorful. Maybe that's what it is. I think we really like red blends.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to gravitate to that more than like just a Pinot Noir or like,
Yeah.
A Merlot.
I really enjoy it. I'm going to show y'all the back real quick. It's actually cute too.
I gotta probably, okay. Yeah.
There we go. That's better. Yeah.
There we go.
It's a bad bitch carrying the wine, I guess. No, she's
She's
carrying
carrying
the
the
heart.
moon. It's a heart?
That's a heart?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or is that an apple?
Maybe she said, and it says through this way you get to the stars. So
Okay.
So through my heart, you get to the stars.
stars.
That's what I'm gonna be start telling niggas. Like
Yeah.
Or through the Bible.
Lapis Luna.
all
bitch.
right, let's get to some juicy shit. Okay, so if you haven't heard, I'm gonna let you know real quick that there was a video of him cursing out his 33-year-old son. I remember he said he was gonna stomp on his neck, he was gonna beat him the fuck up. He said, "Bitch, fuck you." And he was like, "I dare you." He was like, "Don't try me, bitch." Called him a bitch ass nigga. Like, he was going off on his son. And you know, I feel my opinion about that is I feel like family business is family business. I don't think you should expose your family like that just because you know your dad. One, Kirk Franklin. Two, the way people see Kirk Franklin. Three, he is a
Public figure.
public figure. He's a religious, not only, he's a religious public figure. So, though I don't believe in holding religious people to a higher pedestal, doesn't mean other people don't. So,
Facts.
yeah. So, I just thought it was real, almost childish for him to put that video out there of his.
That is something that teenagers and kids do. Like
He's a 33-year-old man.
33-year-old man.
Yeah.
You're that like, I don't know what scared of your dad at 33
I don't think he's
years.
scared of him. He told him, "Try me."
Try me, like, but my thing is just like, why would you go out of your way to record it? At the end of the day, you obviously like,
and not just record it, you also posted it.
Like,
It's one thing to
it's
have
one thing to
evidence.
have it, but it's another thing to post it. And then on top
And
of that,
air
it's
it
like
out.
you didn't even post the whole thing because we know you said some fly ass shit to get him to that point.
Right.
But I mean, you really showed what
Your bitch assness.
a black parent being a black parent at the end
Hello.
of the day. I
Yeah.
hate to say it. I mean,
But I
it's
mean,
like,
it does
most
sound
if you
black
disrespect
kids
a
have
black
got-
parent, then a
That's
black
how-
parent is going to like you don't handle me with disrespect. Period.
Yeah. And I was talking about this earlier. A lot of times people only talk about the reaction and not what came to that reaction.
Yeah,
Because most of the
causes
time,
that.
unless you're like a toxic ass parent, your child probably deserves to get cussed the fuck out.
But playing devil's advocate, I keep telling y'all can't really judge how someone's, if this is how he chooses to grieve or shed light on what people don't understand. Because like you said, people put him on a higher pedestal and he's like, you need to understand, he's human, just like he cusses niggas out just like everybody else.
Well,
So-
you want to know
Why is it his job to make sure we know that?
It's not his job,
it's
but,
not his job. At the end of the
but it's not
day.
his job. But if, like I'm saying, if you have a parent in the public eye and people are looking at him like he is holier than thou, you're like, nah, this is a real ass nigga in everyday life. Like he wants to portray that he's this, and the third.
I don't
I'm trying to
think
show
Kirk
you.
Franklin ever tries to portray that
he
he's
doesn't,
holier
especially when he
than
went
thou.
through his issue with that pornography stint.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
and
always been honest
and
about
he's always
it.
been kind of
Yeah.
honest about how he goes about things. So I think my thing is like you know what I'm saying, you were saying earlier, the holding them to a higher, you know what I'm saying, standard
Yeah.
and regard. Like one of my favorite pastors to this day, it's Mike Todd. And
That's everyone's favorite pastor.
right?
I don't even know who that is.
Whoa. Look him up. Like,
Yikes,
please,
no.
Transformation Church is amazing. No, but seriously, he's a pastor who not like revels in it, but just makes it known, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I've
Yeah.
done some things. And the thing
Yeah.
about it is, like, I'm very vocal about it. I didn't just, you know what I'm saying, do it. I put it in my book to make sure people aren't doing the same mistakes that I'm making, you know what I'm saying, learning from my mistakes to make. But it's like, people put pastors and gospel singers and people of the cloth, you know what I'm saying, of high regard, and they forget at the end of the day they're people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody sins, do some fucked up ass shit. Like,
Yeah.
you can't really, like, I have so much on that. Like, holding people to a high regard just because of their position.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
We would love to get into that, but just not now. Because
Just
I
not
feel like
now.
I felt it was on your heart.
Yeah.
And we gotta
I mean,
get-
all in all,
Yeah.
I felt like the whole move was very childish of him. I felt like, because this whole time when this was happening, I was feeling bad for him because I thought it was a little boy. And I was like, how the hell can he talk to his little son like this? Just to find out that it's a 33-year-old grown-ass man. I'm like, why are you even putting this out there at your grown age?
So you would never do that?
Do what?
Because if your mom was to cuss you out on
I would
some
never put that on social media.
shit, you never know. One day I might be mad and I might do some shit like that.
I would never do that to my mom because it's no one's business. I don't want, you know.
I mean, and then on top of that, it's like depending on the age of the,
I feel like
of the
it's almost
person,
like-
that's dangerous for the family. I mean,
Yeah,
what
it's
if the child? Like, what if the child? I mean, I understand like. If it was abuse, I could understand like
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin is beating my ass. I'm recording it to
But
show.
Yeah.
verbal
But, like,
abuse is still abuse.
Verbal abuse is still abuse, but at the same time, verbal abuse can also be something that can be addressed in a different way, not something to be posted on. I mean,
Oh, no, I'm saying
because
you
I feel like in Black culture, we the verbal abuse is the stuff that we put in social media, And the actual abuse is the stuff that we don't talk about.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, being a parent, being a teacher, you know what I'm saying, the things that we see is mostly verbal. Bullies these days, they're verbal. They don't have to attack students anymore. They do it after they've worn them down, but they're verbal. Parents, they will post a video of them berating their child just because they, and I hate that.
That's so
like
wrong.
Your child made a mistake. You've made plenty of mistakes. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But that's the culture that we're in. And the thing about it is, it's mostly black people.
But I'm not saying I condone it, but I'm just saying, you just said it yourself, that's part of the culture that we're in.
Yeah.
Black people find so much pleasure in embarrassing our family.
It's the trauma.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
We revel in trauma.
So that's what I'm saying.
Reason.
So how can we talk about how he's dealing with his trauma? Because we don't know all of his trauma, but we just know that one instance, and we don't know what he said to his dad. But I'm just saying, we only know so much. We got what he gave us, and that's it.
I guess because I'm such a private person, I feel like your family business is your family business. It's not for the world to know. Whatever him and his dad is going through should be resolved within the family, and it's not our business to judge, point fingers, and tell them how to resolve their problems, because it's really none of our fucking business. And it's above my pay grade, honestly.
But this is the question I have: what if it can't be handled in the family, and that was his cry for help?
That's when you get therapy.
And now I understand where you come in. There's multiple aspects to look at it from, but at the end of the day, I think it's wrong to downplay it just based off of age.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
But it's also wrong to, just assume that it might not have been just a manipulative situation.
Or it could have been none of that, and he's just playing it off as if his dad's just so evil.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm more concerned with the motive, really. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, what are you hoping to accomplish?
What did he accomplish? Because it did not play out the way he wanted.
All it did was put y'all on social media for what?
And Black Twitter just laughed at him for the last 2 days. So it did not come out the way he wanted it to come out. And honestly, if it is more than that, I really hope they do seek therapy and find a family counselor to solve this. But putting it on the internet.
So there was a Twitter thread of a woman talking about broke ass motherfucking men. She was pretty much saying, and it's the original Lux. We're gonna put it out there.
At the original Lux.
That the original Lux is her Twitter name, and I agree with everything you're saying. You didn't say anything wrong. So let me get into what you said before I tell you that I agree with everything you're saying. So she pretty much said, we went on a basic ass restaurant yesterday. A girlfriend invited her dusty ass nigga to join us. Period. She made sure she put her punctuations in. I had two $5 Moscow Mules, crab and artichoke dip. My total was $24.58. This nigga tells a waitress, 2 checks, please. Pause. Hold on, pause, because there's more.
Okay. I
told her he dusty and broke. Anyone who knows me knows I'm honest. I don't entertain dusty man, and I wish she wouldn't. So,
where'd you get $5 Moscow Mules from? Was y'all at happy hour?
It had to be, bitch. Because if you got what? She got
2
crab,
drinks and some crab and artichoke. That's an appetizer.
That's literally an appetizer. You got 2 drinks and appetizer. So this wasn't even like a big night. You only had $24. So
I have a question.
I have an answer.
The woman invited her friend to join them. So was the expectation?
No. Yeah, it was actually the 2. It says a restaurant yesterday. A girlfriend invited her, so she invited the man to come.
Okay, so
it was them 2 originally.
So if the question that I have was if she invited him, does that then make it his responsibility to cover everything?
Yes. I say that because I'm not going to lie. When we invite niggas, we're expecting them to pay for it. We're not, it's not said, but that's what...
No. So when he said 2 separate checks, was he talking about him and his girl? Or
no.
Them, him and his girl, and then...
Yeah, that's what he was saying. 2 separate checks.
I would have said the same thing.
No, absolutely
not. Why am I
not.
paying for your friend?
Okay.
I'll pay for my woman all day.
See, honestly...
But now, if she invited me to something, and it's just something quaint, it's just you, your homegirl, and me, all right. It's 3 people. I'm not covering a table of people or something just for the fuck of it. So I don't have a problem with it.
My question to you though, real quick.
Okay.
Do you not have $25?
$25 is easy. Come on.
Okay, so you say it like that, but that's how much her meal was, and you couldn't swing that.
Okay, my thing is, I agree with you. I don't. If I invite my man, I don't expect my man to pay for my girlfriend. It is not his responsibility to cover her tab, and it's probably weird coming out from my mouth. But honestly, I don't expect it.
Because
that's not why I'm inviting him here for. It's not for the pay for your shit.
Now, if her expectation is for me to cover hers, I would be an ass of a nigga if my girl invited me somewhere or whatever. Even if she didn't invite me. If we're going out and I don't at least offer, to be like, hey, babe, I got you. But now I'm not about to. Now I can see if he was just like, you know what I'm saying. If he stepped up and was like, "Hey, I got y'all," and then he got the check and it was like, "Nah, 2 checks."
Yeah, I don't want any girlfriends around.
But like, if he just got invited in, that shouldn't be the ultimate expectation. For,
I don't
you
want
gonna cover me and my homegirl.
I don't want any girlfriends around coming over expecting my man to pay for her shit. Like that's not what we're about to do. If I have my scammer nigga around. Or if I brought like a nigga who I know I'm just talking to and I don't give a fuck about, you would pay for me and my bitch's shit or my bitch, whatever. If you paying for her drinks and her food, I don't give a fuck. Like that's what you are here for. I invited you to pay for our shit. That is why your presence is here.
In the same, you're saying you invited him out to pay for this shit. She invited him out.
It's a specific type of person.
I did not invite my man to pay for your shit.
She said her dusty ass
nigga. I don't think it has to. It can't be your man. It's probably just someone dating. I'm just saying because the men I date would never. I'm just saying personally. Like, I guess it's maybe because I've dated like niggas that just got money to spare. Not saying that it's like you have to be a wealthy ass nigga, but I'm just saying it's the intent behind it. It's pretty much just saying like I can do it.
I mean that's great. I can say I can do it by simply saying I can do it. But
it's not about the flex. It's a slight flex. It's like real big energy to do it.
But it's also when I have the access to do it because it's like at the end of the day
you don't know if he has the money to do it.
There's any given time where I can be like, yeah, I got this, and then there's another moment where I can be like, you know what, ain't on me.
Granted,
so with that
I don't feel like it should be expected, but I'm just saying if you can do it, why fucking not? Like it's an extra.
I don't think it's his responsibility as my man.
That's what I was saying,
but I just don't. That's not. I don't like that. If you come around me and you expect my man to pay for your shit,
I need more context. Cool. Is this something that she's accustomed to? Like, does he do this often? Did he say, hey, I got it, and then just backed out? Like, I need more context because if it's just you came with my homegirl. So I expect you to cover her and me. That ain't your nigga. If he covered his girl and didn't cover you, that's not his responsibility.
It depends on what kind of nigga he is. If he's like I said, if he's like a nigga I'm just like whatever with, you pay for our shit. But if you are my man, you don't have to pay for
I need more context.
Yeah.
Like what kind of guy was he?
Yeah. But like the thing is the kind of guy I would talk to would probably do it just because that's the type of guy he is. But I don't want my friend to be like, oh, I know he's gonna pay for me, so let me come out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that was the expectation.
Yeah. That's almost grimy to me. Like, why are you hanging out because you know my nigga gonna pay for it? You know?
But like y'all said with the story on the context, she said that they were out and she invited him out. It wasn't the other way around. Like, oh, you should invite your nigga, like X, Y, and Z. Like, I'm pretty sure she could pay for $25. But I'm telling you, what I'm saying is it was just the intent. Like, hey, if you fuck with my bitch, and like, the thing is, to me, I know I'm the kind of person, if my friends like you, it's very important to me for my friends to like you. So it's like, if a $25 meal makes her see that you're serious about me and X, Y, and Z, that's my back thought. I'm like, okay, it's just $25, yes, and you not expected to do it, but it's just the idea that you're doing it just because you're like, you know what, I fuck with you, so I fuck with your friend, and the simple fact of like, I'm trying to pursue you. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not even like I'm saying every time they go out, he's paying for everything, because when I go out with my friend and their dude, I always expect to pay for my own shit, so it doesn't really matter to me. But when they do it, I'm like, damn, that's a real ass nigga. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I literally said to my friend, like, the whole time, because there was one time I went with my friend, and we went to Sammy's job. I had full intentions on paying for my own fucking tab, because when we got there, I knew I was going to send him out of drinks, because I was already lit from when we came somewhere else. Mm-hmm. But he racked up a tab that was big as fuck, and even without my shit, it would have been big as fuck. And he was like, I'm going to pay that shit. And I was like...
But he was also a scammer nigga.
He has a real life job, though.
Doesn't stop him from being a scammer nigga too.
But even if you're a scammer, like, you didn't have to pay for my shit.
I understand, but I'm saying those guys and those lifestyles are more likely to give than a guy who's working a regular 9 to 5. Swag. Like, scammers will blow money more likely, or drug dealers will more likely to blow money than guys who have regular jobs.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not even just that, but I'm saying there's been regular guys that have done that, because the guy that came to our show did that.
They probably ball on a budget. I've done it before too. But it's like that's the thing though. It's like being financially responsible comes into play about that, because that's also a part of the big dick energy. I'm able to produce this because I'm responsible with my finances.
But I feel like maybe because he didn't do it that one time doesn't make him dusty. Because who knows if I hung it out again, he might have done it the next time.
And I feel like the reason why she called him dusty is because he's been doing it for a while, or possibly like.
That's what I'm saying.
With like a lot of
because I feel like I'm not calling no nigga dusty over $25 that I can afford
one time.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We don't have all the context, but I'm not saying it's expected, but I'm just saying, like, bro, if it's $25 and you out with me and my bitch, like, you didn't have to be here. Y'all could have went on a date. I didn't have to be here. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like I'm an extra party.
But the thing is, he got invited. Y'all were already gonna be there.
That should be your homegirl fault then.
That's what I'm saying.
Your homegirl should cover it.
Because honestly, though, if she don't pay for it, someone gotta pay.
But y'all were already there. That's the thing. The nigga got invited. Y'all were already gonna be there regardless.
Exactly.
Of him being there.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, I feel like you're inviting the nigga to pay for this shit. Why the fuck are you inviting him if we're already here?
But is he a nigga or is he her man? That's the thing.
She called him a nigga. That's not
dusty ass nigga.
A dusty ass nigga.
Well, I mean, if he's a nigga, then bitch, you better pay for
That's
this
what I'm
shit.
saying. Cause I feel like I'm saying, cause us, for example, when we know we're going somewhere, we don't feel like paying for something. What do? Invite a nigga,
right?
So I feel like I'm thinking of how she texted it, because it's like
that's what we do. No. Anytime I'm like,
we don't want to pay for shit,
he about to pay for our shit. He about to your food
exactly
covered.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's a nigga, not my man.
But that's what I'm saying. Her dusty ass nigga. Yeah. Who knows how many niggas she got in rotation? That probably is just the dusty one. She's probably used to other niggas that she's talking to paying for shit.
That's just the dusty one. Don't bring your dusty niggas around me. Like, okay, that's just not.
But
cool.
You just said the same thing that she said.
I said my man.
She didn't call this her man because as your friend.
The thing is, people use nigga and man and
no, because no. Me respectfully, I know, but not even that. When I know that my friend is talking to someone, I call them their man. Because when I'm talking to you,
but she sounds like a ghetto bitch. So she know like a bitch that know.
Like a ghetto bitch. I mean, she could have just been mad too. You know what? Why anger got to be associated with being ghetto? I mean, he could have.
This is supposed to be a long ass episode. So can we?
Okay, we haven't
even got to the body of shit.
You know what? We haven't even got to Yaya Slow Mayweather. So there was this video of her doing some. I think she was dancing to an NBA Young song, maybe, and she was just looking real crazy with it. She looked like she was in a zombie apocalypse, honestly. And but the reason why we're talking about her is because we cannot define her relationship with NBA YoungBoy because she is claiming this man so hard, but yet this man is with another woman
and claiming her
and talking about that's my girlfriend, but yeah, you wearing around ring like that's my wife. I mean, no, you weren't like you're his wife. So that brings us to our topic of conversation. When to be a side piece.
When to be a side piece.
When you have the emotions for it. Because some people aren't built to be in that position. Some people are built to be like, hey, if I'm coming into your life, I'm being centerfold. I'm the center. I'm your priority. Mm-hmm. Some people are okay with being there for the time.
Right.
I've been on both sides of the spectrum.
Okay, so we're going to get to that. Give us 1 second. So according to Urban Dictionary, a side piece is a person who is one level below a jump off, but always below your significant other. A side piece must know their place, and you will never... Okay. A side piece must know their place, and you never commit to them, and they're an easy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't feel the same because, like you said, the same. I've been on both sides of the spectrum, so I don't necessarily feel like it's the same.
There's levels to the shit.
There's definitely
like they just said.
That's crazy. We didn't even get into that. How there is levels to a side piece.
No, because she even said it. She's like it's one step above the jump off. So the jump off is
an easy fuck.
It's just a jump off.
I think that's
a
bitch you come in her face the first time you see her.
Pretty much. I don't like you have no benefits.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you to go on a date.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting you no food after this. Like ooh. I'm fucking you and you're getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like you know what you're here for.
And
females do that to niggas too.
But
I've gotten the call. Hey, you know what you're here for. Don't do the extra shit.
Ew.
Don't lay, don't cuddle, don't look at me any type of way. True. Like dick me down and dip.
That's true. So have you ever knowingly or unknowingly been a side piece?
Yes.
So have you been knowingly?
Knowingly?
Yes. you took this position knowing?
Like you knew that she had a boyfriend or she had a situation.
No,
that was...
I've never knowingly knew if a woman had a legitimate nigga who she was dealing with. I was always under the impression that they were dating multiple people. I was just a part of the rotation.
Okay. So you never asked specific questions.
I never asked specific questions. It's not my business. Why? Past a certain point, this is our interaction. After we've established what our interaction is, I have no want to know more about. You know, if I'm not trying to be, then I feel like if I'm not trying to be that, why am I asking about that?
Okay.
Because it gives the wrong message.
Right.
If I'm asking about shit that your nigga would do, you're gonna probably be like, oh, he probably. Nah, I'm really just asking what your nigga to do to just have some conversation. Why is that? That's a waste of conversation. So I'm not even about to even like take it down that road. Mm-hmm. Hey, so like, okay, so this is what we doing. This is how we fuck with each other. Okay, so when I hit you, so I can't hit you for okay, cool. As long as that's established in the front, that's how I roll. But I always have it established in the front though.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. Have you knowingly or unknowingly been?
I've never knowingly been a side piece. It's always unknowingly I found out I'm a fucking side piece. And one of the funniest stories is, I want to say a couple years ago, maybe like a year ago or two, I was talking to this guy, dating, whatever. And, you know, we were planning a trip together. You know, he bought my flight, hotel was booked, everything for Mexico. And 3 days later, I see that he's on Facebook asking a woman to fucking marry him. So my bitter ass, you know, gets on Facebook, finds the woman's page, and messages her and says, like, hey, you know, your fiance has been dating me for the last X amount of months. We've actually planned a trip together. Took a screenshot of the, you know, the tickets, the hotel book, everything. And then what's crazy is her son messages me and tells me, why would you tell my mom that the day of her engagement? You are ruining her marriage. And I'm like, I'm ruining your mom's marriage?
Wait, the child?
Her son.
On social media, like,
Only a 33-year-old ass man is trying to get rid of his traumas.
He was blaming me for exposed because I wrote it under the comments. It's like, oh, that's funny because we have a flight booked to Mexico on whatever date was, I don't remember. And he blocked me, of course, deleted the comment, and messaged the wife, and then the son messaged me telling me shit, saying I'm a whatever. It's my fault. I'm ruining her life. I ruined her happiness. It's supposed to be the best day of her life. And I'm like, but wouldn't you rather know who your nigga is? Like,
because at the end of the day, I mean, like,
she was still gonna marry him regardless of.
Yeah,
you're still gonna do that.
Yeah,
if you've already gotten to that point.
And she was older. She was an older woman, so I feel like at this point,
so I'm saying you take whatever the fuck you get when you pass 46.
She don't take whatever
if it's
she
something
gets.
and stuff.
Yeah, but that was like one of the times I unknowingly been a side piece. The other time was kind of crazy, but we're not gonna get into that. That was the whole marriage license situation and all that shit. But go ahead.
I have once knowingly been a side piece, which we'll get into later. But unknowingly, I keep telling y'all the story about this man who told me he actually didn't tell me he had a girlfriend. I told you I found out from everybody else that he had a girlfriend. Yeah, and because I asked him the very first night that I fucked him, I said, do you have a girlfriend? He said, no, I don't have a girlfriend. And I literally sat there and I was like, do you have a girlfriend? I asked him many times because I'm like, I just don't want to deal with someone who has a girlfriend. It's just not something I want to do, you know, personally. And so I find out a month later that he had a girlfriend. And I'm like, you had a girlfriend? He was like, well, when you asked me, I didn't have one. And I looked at him, I said, so were you ever going to tell me? So you don't want to fuck with me no more? No, I don't want to fuck with you anymore.
Why is that the first thing that we say?
I don't know why.
Because I've said that.
What is wrong with y'all?
I've said that. So you don't want to fuck with me no more.
Why would you want to fuck with the nigga with a girlfriend?
Question: do y'all think that y'all's dick is that good that just because y'all have a girlfriend, we're gonna overlook the fact that you have a girlfriend? A whole other person.
I mean, look, I'd have some situations that I will not divulge right now, but like, yeah, I mean,
why are we supposed to overlook the fact you have a girlfriend?
Y'all can overlook the fact that we have a man, but why would I overlook the fact that you have a whole woman? Because like
are you there trying to be my woman?
Hold on, question. I'm not finished talking. I was saying because y'all men are so okay with being a side piece, but us as women, we want to at least know what we're getting ourselves into. The thing is, don't take away our ability to choose. So if you at least don't even tell us, because some bitches will fuck with you.
Yeah.
You don't even have to ask.
A lot of bitches.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You don't even have to ask after if you're gonna still fuck with me. They was like, okay, well, just tell me what days are mine. Like, SZA.
What does SZA
Monday
say?
through Thursday, she said, I'll keep them satisfied on the weekend. So there are some women that are okay with that, but women that are asking those questions, it's not even because I want.
We're not okay with that.
Listen, I'm not trying to be your girlfriend, but like I told Sammy earlier, it's the karma karma for us. The karma that comes back with doing shit like that, you see it in different ways. It doesn't have to be in a relationship form, but you're gonna get a karma back for doing something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be on the end of it.
I feel like when I'm in your position, I only ask questions when I reach different stages of interaction with people.
No, I'm asking you the first night.
I never thought about it from that aspect of asking for the first night of knowing what you're getting into. Some people don't. I mean, case in point, I actually lied. I just thought about the time that I actually knowingly chose to be a side nigga.
Yeah.
And that was the conversation that was established.
But the thing is also, you should always tell people you have significant others. Sometimes your significant others can be crazy. There's been moments where your significant other can just bust in the room and start beating the bitch up, and the bitch didn't even know you had a bitch or a nigga. So it's like,
a whole nigga pull up
why
at
would
town,
you?
call me from his. No, I'm sorry, text me from his girl's phone and told me to come through, and I knocked on the door and he answered.
Oh, why would you put someone in that position?
Bro, when I tell you that situation, I don't know why. I'm crazy. I don't know why. I laughed through the entire situation.
Absolutely not.
I looked at this nigga. I was like, wait, you're really mad at me? For her?
One
I
thing
said she fucked me the same morning you were coming into town and knew you were coming into town.
But he mad at you.
But you're mad at me.
That's how it goes.
I said, it's cool. Y'all have this conversation.
Get the
peace
fuck
out. Because it ain't got shit to do with me.
Ain't got shit to do with me.
So we were definitely talking about how there are double standards when it comes to like side pieces.
Yeah.
Because with women, it's all like, when the woman is a side piece, it's only for sex, it's only for this and the third. But for women, when we have a side piece, it's usually probably for emotional support.
I mean, when men have side pieces, it's usually for sex.
That's what I meant.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
She said women. When women have
I said when the women are side pieces.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. When women are side pieces, it's usually for sex.
Yeah.
But when women have side pieces, it's more like emotional support, someone that you can just vent to. It's like kind of like a best friend. But he's above a best friend type level.
He's a nigga that you might potentially fuck. You know when we said shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on? That's exactly
why
what
I
he
don't like
is.
that shit. I mean, but at the same time, the same thing is for dudes too, because it's like, okay, so I'm a Cancer, so it's like if I
You're a water sign, so you feel everything.
I do.
Oh, child, me too. How you feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling like this blunt after this podcast about to hit. But
I can relate.
With all jokes aside, like I'm more so on the spectrum of what most women feel whenever they look outside. If I'm looking outside, it's more so because I feel like I'm not getting something, or it's because I feel like I need like an extra support. And the thing about it is, support can be any type of way. Whether it's like, hey, I just need somebody to talk to, or
honestly,
it could be like, hey, I'll pay you back. I need a little help right here, and I got somebody. But it's like there's different degrees of that.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to know is why are men so fucking comfortable with being side pieces? I feel like that's like something y'all's go to. Because all the times when girls have boyfriends, you ask, do you have a girl? I mean, do you have a man? And she's like, yeah. He's like, well, can I be your friend? That's the immediate second question. Why is that y'all's go to?
Well, I wish I could answer for all men.
Okay, answer for yourself.
And be accurate. I feel that's the safe way of doing it.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like men do it because we're advantageous creatures. And what I mean by that is like we're looking for like that next lick. So it's like licks. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be necessarily like, you know what I'm saying, that bad female we've been looking at for a while and she just ain't giving us attention. It could be the female that's bad as fuck, but she got a nigga. We're looking at that as an opportunity, low key. If I can get your female to fuck with me, one, you really didn't have her. You know what I'm saying? Two,
so it's just an ego thing.
No,
respectfully, it's kind of an ego thing. I feel like niggas do that as an ego thing.
He's saying his opinion.
And this is just my opinion. I feel like some niggas do
it.
I feel like some niggas do it as an opinion thing. Now me, I do it with the actual intention of actually just like, okay, if I come at you and it's like, oh no, I got a boyfriend, okay, I can actually be cool with you. We ain't gotta fuck, we ain't gotta do shit. I ain't gotta come over and do Netflix and chill.
Friend.
Like I can have platonic relationships with the opposite sex. It doesn't have to be about, but there have been situations where it's like, look, I'm gonna say I'm your friend now because I already know you're talking to me in a certain way that lets me know you're not happy in your relationship.
Most of the times, I feel like when a guy asks, "Can you have a friend?" immediately right after, I don't think he's trying to be just your friend.
Not every time.
I don't.
Not every time.
Yeah. And when I was dating someone, he was like, you having male friends and you just openly like, and like I'm like, I can't. He's like, don't think that every man that's your friend is actually your friend. They're trying to fuck you. And that made me mad because I'm like, I didn't think that. But then one person that I had as my friend, he knew I was in a relationship. He was like, I'll fuck the shit out of you. Da-da-da-da. And I was like, sir, like, I'm not even checking for you.
Girl
like,
told me the same thing. She's like, yo, them girls you call your friends sometimes just be wanting to fuck on you.
And that's what he told me. And he told me that so much and it made me so mad. But when I realized he was right, it made me even madder because I didn't believe him in the first place.
Yeah.
I feel like our generation is different.
Yeah.
Older generation platonic relationships were a thing. I feel like we're so in the instant gratification. We're so much into
gratification.
That's what it is.
Wanting to get what we want that there's no such thing as
get something that we thought we can't get.
Yeah, okay. So like I saw this podcast that y'all did about niggas shooting and aiming too high than their expectations. Like, and I don't understand that.
What do you mean you don't understand?
I don't understand. I would never go to Beyonce if she was single and be like, I can get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not saying that you ain't bad, but I would shoot at Sammy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would shoot at you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I feel like I'm confident enough I might have a chance. But I'm not about to go like Lisa Ray from Players Club.
Okay, so you say Lisa Ray's out of your league, but we not out your league?
Celebrity status wise.
Okay.
You're closer to me because you're a regular person.
Oh, am I regular?
And I don't mean I don't mean regular like basic. I mean regular like
regular.
I mean regular like I have access to you.
Yeah,
that is the difference.
That is the difference. If we had access to these celebrities, we could probably bag.
I swear, I'm trying to bag the baby, even though he got like 4 kids in the game. But that ain't got shit to do with me.
Because like, if I had access to Kalani, like, yo, she bad.
Very
bad. I would love to be with Kalani.
Tiana Taylor's in the city.
Hello,
Iman Shumpert, please don't mess up.
He will never.
If he knows better.
Look, you see what I did, right? Like,
if you were to ever be a side piece, right? Well, actually, you have been. So this doesn't even apply to you. So let's go ahead to the next topic.
No, but you can still ask me the question.
Okay. If you were to ever be a side, what would make it okay to be a side piece? Like, what would be the conditions to be like, okay, I'm into this?
I'm actually glad you asked me that question because there's so many things that go into that, but I'm gonna try to like condense it as much as I can.
I appreciate that.
One thing is first, if you have a nigga, cool. First thing I'm asking is, are you protected with him?
Okay.
Because if you're not protected with him, that means every time I come around, I'm strapping the fuck up. Even regardless, I'm the side nigga, I'm strapping the fuck up.
I think you should as a side nigga.
I side nigga, you should never fuck anyone on the side without a rubber.
Without what?
You know what? Do you know what my friends call me? I don't give a fuck if y'all laugh at me. They call me the condom queen. Because one thing about me, after my situations in life, I'm the condom queen.
I respect women for carrying them. But it's
that's what it sounds like.
I don't carry condoms.
But it's a nigga's responsibility.
I definitely know I'm telling you.
But then again, I don't have a lot of sex.
I'm gonna say, and the thing, but you for what I told you what I've been through.
Yeah,
I can never. No,
because and it goes again with the instant gratification thing. I don't know why niggas get like a thing out of raw and females. Like they brag about that shit like it's something.
Because you could get STDs. I'm just saying.
I'm like they're
HIV, a baby.
Guys, they're still out here.
It's a baby for me.
It's a thing.
It's the HIV for me. What's the kid can get rid of a baby, bitch? You can't get rid of HIV.
It's HIV for me.
You can get rid of an STD. So
no, you can get rid of an STD, bitch. You can't get rid of HIV.
You can't get rid of herpes either.
Mm-hmm.
But they say that everyone has like some form of
some form of.
But that's HSV 1.
And that's like when it's like literally like on the lip type.
But you can also get
cold sores, but yeah. Still.
But anyways, it's not what we're here to talk about.
Yeah.
Side piece, you have to be a rich nigga, and I'm not talking about like a regular rich nigga. I'm talking about multi-millionaire rich nigga. Like you gotta set me up in an apartment. You gotta give me an allowance. I gotta have my own car. You gotta be paying for all my bills. Like that's the only way I can find it beneficial for me to be okay with not having the emotional support I want from a man.
Facts.
And sharing a man. Like that's the only fucking way, because there's no regular nigga
that I would want to share.
I would want to share. That's why I'd be so baffled when these regular bitches think I want their regular ass boyfriends. Trust me, I don't want your
regular ass boyfriends.
I don't want your poor men. I like men who pay bills and pay rent. Hello. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say
free drinks every time I go out is not enough for me.
It's not enough for me. I don't want to get dick and headaches. Like that's not my lifestyle.
What you get with it.
If I'm gonna get dick and headaches, I want a dick and headache in a $3,000 condo.
Facts.
What's in the bed?
Like, low key, can I find me a sugar mama?
Okay.
Speaking of dick and headaches, we'll talk about my situation where I was okay with a regular ass nigga. I'm not gonna call him regular because he
was not regular.
He's a real nigga. We gonna give him a real nigga.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was getting into it later, but I was on the other side of being a side piece, and to me, I kept telling Sammy and everyone else, like trying to rationalize for myself. I'm like, well, it canceled each other out because I had somebody, and he had somebody, so we were both each other's side pieces. So it's like,
This is not PEMDAS, bitch.
You sure it don't work like that?
It's not PEMDAS.
That's literally what I'm doing.
You sure it don't work like that?
Cancels each other out.
Because I feel like I was in denial.
So y'all just a whole piece.
No, look, do math. A negative and a negative is a what?
Positive! Period! So, okay, with me, I'm not gonna get into it too much, but I'm just saying, like, respectfully for the situation that I was in, I did have a side piece that he had someone, I had someone, and it was just comfortable because it's like we both had something to lose.
It was a mutual
beneficial for us because like we had a common like interest of like just talking about shit. It was really, when it first started, it was really mostly emotionally. It was never like to be the end goal is gonna be my nigga. But then when I became single and it started ramping up like, oh, you're single and I still got a bitch, and I was like, give me some money or I'm gonna tell. Like, give me money, I want to get some hair done. Give me this, and like everything I asked for, he would do it. And then like when I started talking to niggas that I was really serious about, he was like, so you just act like I'm expendable? And I'm telling Sammy on the phone, I'm like, this nigga is expendable. This is not my nigga. Like I knew this nigga, and I kept saying,
the guild.
Is it the guilt?
It's the guilt.
What's whose guilt?
It's the nigga's guilt, obviously.
What? I don't think that nigga feel guilty.
No, you gotta look at it from a different standpoint. I'm guilty in the sense of now I can't have you tell her. So now I'm getting invested in a different way. Now it's financial and it's making sure.
I mean, it's supposed to be funny. It's like a joke because I'm like, yes, but then when he knows, once the whole sexual things cut out, he's all like, well, you choosing this nigga over me and act like I ain't been here for you, blah blah. And I'm just like,
all because she's stopped having
sex with you, and I'm just like,
that's toxic.
It is no, trust me, I know it's toxic because the money stopped. So I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck you.
The money stopped too.
That's toxic as fuck. That nigga said no.
and he called, and the thing is, he called my best friend like, your friend tripping, da 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 da, X, Y, and Z, da da da, to tell me, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this nigga. Like I was like, he's not paying anything for me. I'm disrespectful as fuck. Like there's nothing that you can do for me. You can't even spend the night over my house.
You can't.
You'll be over here to my house till 4:00 in the morning, and still go home.
Go home to your family.
Yeah, you got to.
Exactly. So why do I give a fuck about your feelings? You are expendable at this point. You are expendable at this point.
Expendable.
And that's what he's saying. Like he's like, I thought we were better than that. I thought we were friends. Nigga, are we friends? Because if we were friends, it wasn't my private parts. We don't want to know what they feel like.
How you so mad?
Girl, niggas still want to be your friend. And
that's literally he's so.
Emails to him more expendable.
And that's what I'm saying. He's so upset that I don't want to fuck with him. And I'm just like, sir, it was beneficial at a moment, and now it's not. And he's all like, you treat me like I'm somebody like you just met. Respectfully, I just met you. I'm a man.
I want a man. I want a man.
Exactly. If you can't do shit, if you can't show up for me like other niggas can, like you over here. This is one time he asked me on a date. And I said, how about you take your baby mama? This man his feelings were hurt. He said, why would you ever say that? I said,
be so mad when you mention their girlfriends.
And I said,
remind them about their wives.
And I said, guess what? But you go home and you lay down with her. And
but that's for me to think about. Why you gotta put it back in my face? I'm obviously talking to you to get out of it and not think about it. So why you gotta throw it back in my face?
Bigger, better, badder bitch.
And I'm not saying I do that. I'm just saying.
And that's what I'm putting.
That's nigga logic. Why would you remind me that I got a wife? I don't want to remember that bitch.
No, because you gotta look at it like this: the married men that step out. Some of them have that.
Never fucked with a married man, so I can't speak on that.
Sorry, married men that step out,
but it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, but it's like this is like married men that step out, or even men who are in like committed relationships.
Yeah,
I'll even say that they look for an escape or they look for a backup option.
But that ain't my problem. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and
tell you about the famous celebrities,
side pieces. And looking this up, I was actually upset because it was only women popping up. Mm-hmm. And I tried to even Google men, a celebrity side pieces, male version, and there was still only women about men who cheat. So for some reason, we only see women who are side pieces.
Yep.
But a famous one is Bernice Bedos. She was a T.I. side piece. She was the one that uncovered the whole T.I. Tiny situation about his cheating allegations. Okay.
I didn't even know that shit. She was telling me, I was like, I know what the fuck the bitch was famous, but I knew she was famous.
Wait, wouldn't August Alsina be technically a side man?
Yes! Oh my God, we found one!
entanglements.
We
But
forgot.
the thing is, I googled that shit and he never
Never
popped
popped
up.
up.
Well, the reason why is because the relationship established between Will and Jada was always like rocky.
And then
Well,
was
open.
it
Because-
for what we know? Because
open.
I'm gonna say open is not Rocky.
Yeah, it was. I mean, from what we know, it was open.
I mean, but was it open because it was based off of the pretense of we're going to make it open, or was it open based off, okay, you're cheating, we're just going to make it open after this point?
I don't know, because from what I've heard, they've always had some kind of open relationship. So I don't know.
Because I feel like how they raise their kids, like with how fluid and everything is. I don't
don't know
assume
what
that
it
communication was never an issue for them.
Yeah, and the way he was able to come on the show and talk about it, I feel like it's something that they already established.
Because I'm not talking about my fucking wife banging other niggas if I'm not comfortable about
Right.
it.
So would he
So-
technically be a side nigga? I guess not, huh?
I guess definitely he was a side nigga. Yeah. The most famous one, the baddest bitch, the Puerto Rican princess.
Yo! Side piece Hall of Fame.
101. That bitch wrote a book about being a side piece.
Hello, this bitch was like, she calling the main bitch a maid. Coming in
Yeah,
our
coming
fucking
in with
house.
your maid.
I'm gonna say it like this: you got a whole show,
Girl.
two show opportunities.
That is why.
based off of that, that's a real side.
That is why my
welcome.
welcome mat is my welcome mat. Ho, why is you here? Okay.
Ho, why is you here?
Jocelyn Hernandez, that bitch put Love and Hip Hop on the map.
She sure the fuck did.
And
If
she-
it wasn't for her, like
Because
honestly,
Love and Hip Hop New York wasn't it?
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody care about Yandy. Nobody care about Medici. Nobody care about Kim Bella. When I figured out
Jim Jones,
Kim
yeah.
Bella was actually a side piece to Fabulous. When we
I
saw
did
the-
not know that.
And mind you, Kim Bella and Emily were both on the show together at the same time.
While she was
Yeah.
his side piece.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're not gonna talk about that because we got other people to
We're
talk
not
about.
gonna-
The
Tommy,
most,
me either.
the political side piece. This
Monica
bitch put-
Lewinsky.
Yes, Monica fucking Lewinsky.
Yo,
Did you forget about this?
Superhead 2.0? Never.
We talked about Superhead too, but
We talking about
Superhead,
Superhead 1.0, the white version.
we talking about the one that actually is making history.
The one that
Look,
got a president
Hillary,
impeachment.
I feel like Hillary's still mad.
Oh, actually should be.
She should.
I mean, have you seen Hillary? Have you seen Monica? They both regular ass bitches, but they.
Monica was much younger.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you can get a young bitch to suck your dick when you.
Honestly, a young, impressionable woman who wants power, who wants a position.
I'ma suck a dick too.
I'm gonna suck presidential. If Obama, I would have
have
sucked Obama's dick. I'm not gonna
sexual-
lie.
I might have.
I would
With
suck
that
Obama's
woman.
dick.
I hate this
It was
nigga.
the head. It was the
I
head
did
for me.
not.
At this point, Obama was his coach.
Yo, because you realize they both
Obama
had a-
was his cousin. Obama was like 12.
Nah, because they both had a slick way of talking. So
No,
low-key-
Obama would talk you out your fucking panties without you know. You said, you
Girl.
know what?
Yeah.
With the world.
With no problems. Like I said, I would have sucked Obama's dick. I would suck
For us
Obama's
all.
dick now. Sorry,
But you
Michelle.
will do.
And will. And will.
And will.
This is like the most successful side piece story, I would say.
Factual.
Like, it became a wonderful marriage.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Alicia motherfucking
I was about to say
Keys.
Alicia Keys. She got Swiss.
And not
like
just
I
kids.
said, never, ever
the
stop
Switch
your
and the
wife.
beats.
Okay.
And the beats.
And
And the
never,
beats.
ever stop looking. Never ever let your wife stop you from finding the love of your life.
No. No, not at all.
Like,
Honestly.
y'all ain't never seen that meme when you texting the love of your life and then your boyfriend texts you?
Right. And they have children. They're still together. It's been like 10 years, I want to say.
And I know that was really hard on her because she kept saying that it was a big issue that everyone kept saying that she was the homewrecker. But I'm a firm believer that you cannot wreck a home that has a foundation.
100%.
I say that firmly because I know being on both sides, if I'm happy, there ain't shit you can say to me.
Exactly.
You can say you gonna fuck the shit out of me and eat my cat from the back, and I'm like,
Okay.
so does my nigga on a Monday, Tuesday,
Honestly.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on.
Honestly.
Talk to
And
me
he buy me
crazy.
shit
Can I
too.
challenge that logic?
Come on.
Okay. You said you can't rock something that has a solid foundation?
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay, check this out. A hurricane and a tornado will rip a house that has solid foundation off the ground. So check this out.
We're not talking about natural disasters. We're talking
If you
about
have a hurricane type of a woman or a hurricane type of a nigga who can literally give you access to all the shit that you want that your nigga is not giving you or your woman is not giving you, that could possibly be a home wrecking situation.
no, I don't. I
I
don't see
can
that.
see that.
I've seen people trade an 80 for a 20, and that's what I mean. Like
Ooh,
that
the 80-20
the
is
80-20.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then guess what? That 20 is your hurricane.
Yeah.
Because you done gave up.
Because you want passion.
Your-
Because,
your- for
Passion.
but you got to think about it. That's the problem with women. I can say
want
with
passion.
women, we want passion. We want something that lasts. We want
Yeah.
something that burns a fire in us.
Yeah.
And I feel like if the man that we're with does not give us fire, fuck the 80-20. It's really about how you make us feel. And that's the problem with women. We go with what feels right in the moment. I know for me as a woman, when I did was on both sides, I went with whatever made me feel the best.
I agree with that, but I'm also a woman that also goes with a logical standpoint too.
Nah, fuck logic at this point.
I don't always go over emotions
I want my emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to feel like the nigga that I'm with makes me feel like a Monday morning, which is the worst day of our fucking life.
That, but I also want a man who I know can pay the bills, take care of the house. You know,
that shit is gonna come in time.
I mean, because at the same time, a nigga can still do all that and treat you like.
That's not what I said. I said I want all that too. But I also.
But you're asking for 100% right now.
Yeah. And I feel like I can get that.
From where? What nigga you know comes 100%? Because I can
no.
tell you a nigga
I feel like
95.
I can get a guy who can give me passion and also give me what I need. I'm not saying I want a 100% good nigga. I'm saying I can find both of those things. I don't have to. It's
probably not. It's not gonna be 80-20. It's probably gonna be like a 50.
I don't have to choose between having a man who I know can take care of me financially than having a man who makes my pussy wet all the time. I feel like why can't the guy who makes my pussy wet all the time can also be a man who can also take care of me financially? You know,
you're talking about a different class of nigga.
I'm gonna say
and I am, and I
talk
about it all the time. I talk about a different caliber nigga.
We know. Miss, what's that thing like a man? Taraji.
And Taraji,
wait, but wasn't
she was dealing with the 80-20 because she wanted someone with status and X, Y, and Z, but she ended up being with the 20 because the 20 gave her more and he had potential.
But then she had money, so she didn't give a fuck.
Exactly, but we ain't there yet. So when I do get there, I don't give a fuck.
So I give a fuck.
Like we said earlier, with men being side pieces, we said that it's more likely for women to have side pieces, but it's more talked about when women are the side pieces.
Yeah. It's so much easier for us to have a side piece.
It is for men.
Because I feel like we walk down the street and 3 guys will offer to be our side piece.
And that's what I'm saying. It's the numbers. Because it's like, I'll probably have 5 niggas talk to me within a day. Yeah. And at any given time, they're still popping up just to be like, hey, I'm still alive. Yeah. Hey, fuck with me when you want to.
But no one ever talks about the nigga side pieces.
Because that's the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Why talk about... Because being a side piece is... if a man has a side piece, patriarchy society says, hey, you're that guy. But if you are the side piece, if you're a part of the rotation, they look down on you. And I feel like Sex and the City and things like that gave women a lot more of the media image of saying, hey, women can have rotations too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I feel like we are I used to think like this too until I took Black women's studies and I became a feminist. Because it's a real thing out here. We are bred and born in a society that says no matter what men do, they're always right.
Facts.
Yeah.
No matter what men do, they're always cool.
Facts.
No matter what men do, still can't lose their power.
Yeah.
Facts. This man got his dick sucked in the fucking presidential office.
and shit.
And nothing.
He still got his wife.
He still got his wife though.
I know, but he still got impeached.
I mean, impeached is not the worst thing because you still getting paid off that shit.
And guess what? You still have the status of being president. You're
still
going to go in history.
But I mean, something did happen though. It wasn't just like, oh, he has to dick suck. Let's get over it. He did get in trouble for it.
I mean, losing the... Do you want to really take care of this country?
I'm gonna
it's the ghetto.
I mean, maybe he did. Why do people run for president? They want to do it.
They want the status. It's not even about
JFK
like...
wanted to take care of the country.
Let's not talk about JFK. Let's not talk about
Bill Clinton.
JFK got some issues with... I got some issues with
So speaking of side pieces, because we've been talking about it all the time, what are your terms if you were to have a side piece?
I kind of think we already brushed on that a little bit. He said...
No, if I was the side piece.
Yeah, like, what are your terms to... Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do both. Like, what are your terms if you were a side piece, and what are your terms if you were to have a side piece?
So the terms that the terms I would have if I was the side piece.
No, for her.
Oh, for her.
Yeah,
as the side piece.
Yes,
been there, done that. Don't hit me unless I hit you.
Oh.
That's literally my first thing. I said, "Don't come for me unless I send for you."
Don't come for me unless I send for you, because you have that random digmatized side piece. Who? Oh, daddy, I want your. Don't text me. Because at the end of the day, I might not have my phone.
That's true. Because do you know how many times, I'm not going to lie, when, like, the dudes I'm talking to, I feel so comfortable giving them my phone and be like, hey, look at this real quick. And I feel like I know no one's going to text me because why are you texting me? Like,
see, I don't feel comfortable.
But I literally give my niggas my phone. Like,
if you're a side piece, you don't have access to me. Now, if we're both single, it's call me when you want it. I'll call you when I want it. But if I'm the person in a relationship, and I would expect the same thing if you were the person in a relationship, it's a respect factor. Yeah. You don't have access to me, so why the fuck?
And you got to think about it, like when you know you fucking with someone that you ain't got no business fucking with, you put that on DND and then like move across your day. Like, don't text me, don't call me, don't nothing. Put some caso in this bitch.
Now if I turn around, now if I turn around,
He wants some Casso as well.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Casso, my Casso. Yo, Casso.
Sorry, my bad friend.
You good? I was about to look. I was ready.
To lick it off?
Of course.
Ready.
Ready.
So
Chasing
ready.
his waves.
Chasing my waves.
Yikes.
Nah, but that was a nice little plug. Nah, but
Shameless plug.
Nah, but to have a side piece is like, yeah, the access. The access is legitimately number one.
Yeah.
You don't have access to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: the one thing that has to be established, you're my side piece. You're not my friend. The moment that you start getting your feelings into and start asking me if I care about your day and certain shit that's going on, that's when I have to move around. And the reason being is because
The bitch can't ask you about your day?
why?
Sam, I'm not gonna play with this man. Bitch, what are your terms? I'm not gonna play with him. Cause
She can't even ask you about your day.
Look, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but just like on some real ass shit. If you're a side piece, I feel like if you've allowed yourself to be a side piece, and this is on both ends of the spectrum for me too. If I've allowed myself to be a side piece, I shouldn't want to know more because it's already established this is my position.
Facts.
So for me to
But I
want
feel
more,
like not even be like, hey,
it
how's your
complicates
day?
because
But
it
you gotta think about it. When
complicates
you,
things.
I'm gonna say when you start asking about the day, that means you're caring more.
Okay.
Because if I don't give a fuck about your day, I don't give a fuck
About
about
you.
anything
Okay,
else.
The
okay.
situation is what it is. So
Okay.
it's like when I start caring, it's like nah, because then
Because if I start caring, I turn into a class A fucking psycho.
Yeah. So
But why does not that feeling?
my condition for
It's hard.
I guess for you being my side piece, I don't have any because I don't want a side nigga. Like I'm real big on if I'm sorry.
I say you say
No,
that
yeah,
now.
she's really big on like if I don't want to be with you, just be single.
Just basically.
I'm really big
it's
on that.
So
No,
it's
she
if-
is.
So,
Yeah.
So not even the cheating thing. So like leave
I've
before you
never
cheat.
cheated. I've never cheated on a boyfriend. I don't do that because I feel like
Respect.
I'm a big communication person. Once my feelings turn off, I'm gonna tell you, hey, my pussy don't get wet for you no more.
Periana.
It's not working out.
My pussy get wet for you,
Once
my
him,
pussy
her,
start-
and
Once my pussy starts drying
up.
up for you, and
It's
there's no,
a no.
it's a no for me because I can't even bring myself to have sex with you and to kiss you and to touch you when I know there's nothing there. So I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't do no side niggas.
Yeah.
Like I might as well have multiple niggas than
have
just
one
a
that's
side
stressing me
nigga.
out.
Like yeah, I'd rather why
I'd rather
not
have multiple niggas.
Why not just openly date and have a rotation until you figure out what you want
Exactly.
instead of have because you gotta accommodate to too many people's feelings and time
Yeah.
schedules. Like
That's
I gotta
why
figure
I'm
out
gonna say
when you're free.
I was definitely gonna get into that. I feel like when we keep
Wait,
saying
I
like
didn't say my condition. Oh, actually, I kind of already said my condition was
Did
rich
you-
nigga. Yeah.
yeah,
I said earlier.
but I just think that overall it's never a good time to be a side piece because it's like there
It's never a right time
to say goodbye. Well, yeah,
I'm gonna
you
say
know,
to be a side piece.
come on. But I just think honestly, to be a side, that does sound way better. I don't do that. But no,
I got you.
Say it, for me, say it.
It's never the right time.
Oh, come on!
to be
Never
a side.
to be a side.
That was my 5 seconds of fame, y'all, and I'm taking them.
I love it. Okay.
But personally, I think it's never, because I said I've been on both sides, it's never a right time because it's like, I don't like the idea of having to, what is the word? You know, I can never say compartmentalize. Because I am a water sign and I feel everything. And once I fuck you, we're in love. That's it. Period. Point blank.
So you have that problem too?
Yes. Ask Sammy. I'm like,
people don't understand like where we come from as water signs.
Sammy,
like,
Sammy, tell him.
when we let you into our energy, we're letting you into our,
everything.
It's like you ever go to the beach and you get into the water and then you realize like the water is like pushing you in a certain way, but like if you go with it, that's how our water
waves.
like that's how our feelings are. If you crash with that shit, we're gonna let you know.
I cannot relate.
But I'm just saying, like,
if I can have sex with you and not even want to call you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when I have sex with
too,
you,
but-
no, I cannot do that. That's why I don't even fuck people that I can't even not call the next day. Because the next what? You're going to ask me on my fucking days because you're going to fucking care. If I care, you're going to fucking care.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
If I cared enough to share my body with you,
I care enough for you to
should-
call me.
You should at least ask me at least how my day
But
went.
for my terms and conditions, because like you said, like, don't come for me and send for you. Kenya Moore, thank you so much. But also, you can't be detectable. No one should know that I fuck you. Like, I always, when I said there's a side piece, it's someone that no one would ever think it would be. Like, you would never cross paths with my nigga, even if y'all were in the same, you wouldn't even think that. Because you wouldn't even think that nigga's my type. Like, whenever I did have a side piece, he was a complete opposite from who I'm dating. Like, you would never even think that would be my side nigga because
that makes the perfect side nigga.
That's what I'm saying. For you to be okay with being my side nigga, you can't even be detectable. Like,
all right, so
don't wear me as a badge of honor. Keep your mouth closed.
Period. Don't you ever talk about pussy? Because
that gets to our next topic: signs that you are a side piece.
Factual.
Okay? If you don't know,
there are signs.
But do we recognize them?
Yeah,
we're gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you the red flags.
Or if you're fucking with a bitch and
well, we're gonna tell you right now. If you don't know.
The recognition, if you're fucking with a nigga, fucking a bitch,
me and my sister gonna tell you.
Hear any of these things and you relate, bitch, you might be a side piece.
You might be a side piece.
Nigga, you might be a side nigga.
Side nigga.
If you don't know where the nigga lives, he's always coming over to your place, but you can never come over to his place.
Had that happen, and guess what? He is canceled. Like the culture.
You might be a side piece if she can never come over to your place.
Can I play devil's advocate?
No, you cannot.
Sure, why not?
No, he cannot.
Sure, go.
I'm gonna let you. I was just trying to be funny.
What if you stay with your mama?
Why you having sex with a man that stays with his mom?
Period.
Some females don't know, and some niggas know how to play that shit off.
Honestly,
I mean, unless you're like, some men do take care of their mothers.
Because at the end of the day,
different.
we grown. We can go get a room too.
That's true. I mean,
if he's taking you to go get a room, bitch, you might be a side piece.
But this is what I gotta say. Honestly, you know why? One other reason why you would know that you are a side piece, you never meet his friends. You know why? Because niggas is always with their friends. They're always riding around and getting it. If you never meet their friends,
niggas have no problem with inviting a bitch over to meet their friends.
We talk about y'all. So like, if y'all like really, if we really fuck with y'all, we talk about.
So if you never meet his friends ever.
Or if you meet their friends and they don't know who you are.
That's a. You talking real loud right now.
No, I'm sorry. No, look, because it's like this. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna tell my niggas about you. So if I bring you around, I'm gonna be like, hey yo, so like this is Shorty I was talking about. Oh, so that's so and so.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the one with the ad. Yo, bro, chill.
That's
like you, because that's
crazy.
They be doing too much.
Yeah.
Side note, because I was talking to a nigga that me and Sammy, we would never bring this man up to now. But this man, I went out with him one night, and then his friends saw me. And then I saw his friends again, and his friends were trying to talk to me. So I was like, so his friends must not know that we talk because they're trying to talk to me. I was like, so you brought your side piece out and even told me that you had coleslaw out. Why didn't you tell me I was coleslaw? Because you throw coleslaw out. Can I please fuck your friend? Because your friend looks better than you.
Oh, like shade was thrown there. Another way you might be a side piece if they only text you at a certain time. I feel like if you're getting texts like after midnight, because niggas and bitches be with their families all day.
I'm sleeping at 12 o'clock, so you got texting this side piece.
If they texting you after a certain time of the day, girl, nigga,
I'm smooth with it. I used to text my side piece during the day and set it up for later.
You ain't shit.
What you mean?
You ain't shit.
Shit, bro. Okay.
Because it's like this. There's nothing like an appointment in transition. And what I mean by that,
that's true. There's nothing better to knowing you're about to get some dick.
Because it's like this. It's
different for us. It's a double standard because I'm not about to play with him right now.
I love knowing I'm about to get some dick. Like,
how is it double standard?
I said what I said. That's it.
How can you hit me up and be like, I want some dick, but I can't hit you up and be like, hey, so like I'm gonna dick you down later on, right?
No. Anyways. So
go ahead.
Another way that you would know that you're a side piece because he never answers his phone when he's with you.
Yes.
I've had a nigga that never answered his phone when he was with me, and I'm looking around like, so you can't even answer the phone for your cousin because your cousin gonna tell your baby mama and your baby mama know that you with me. Yeah. And I just want to know why we not answering phones because if my mama call, mommy, what's good?
Right.
What's going on? Nothing. What's going on?
It's not mommy who's calling. It's wifey who's calling.
Like, and another way that I didn't even put it, but if a man always is emphasizing who he's talking to, man, bro, you play too much. Man, what you talking about, cuz? Like, I feel like if a man keeps emphasizing who he's talking to, you a side piece.
You a side piece, man.
Yo, I'm saying like this, I must not have side piece etiquette because I will answer my phone even for side pieces. I'll be like, you better shut up too. Hello?
Ain't no dick.
No. I'm kidding.
Ain't no dick that good.
I'm kidding. I would never disrespect.
Ain't no dick that good.
No, but I will be like, I take that back. I fuck with females who'll be like, I ain't gonna say shit. All right, cool.
That's the thing. Some girls are okay with that, and you.
Bitch, I was screaming in the background. Rape.
And like you should fuck with girls who are okay with that, and leave the girls who aren't okay with that alone.
Are okay with that alone. And the thing about it is, the funny thing about it is, you can find the same women in the same area. Most of them I'll be around. And the thing about it is that's the thing that's confusing. The same woman that could be like the girl next door is hanging out with the chick who don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's true. And so, birds of the same feather do not always fly together.
So I'm looking at your friend, and then I see you, and I'm like, but damn, you look better. And then I'm going at you, and you the girl next door. I should have went with the freaky freak. Get the fuck.
But my last thing is when you're out and he suddenly has to go. Like, you in the middle of something, he's like, damn, I gotta go. Don't give you really no explanation on why. Like, this nigga got a phone call.
Because his baby mama called him and he was like, you gotta get.
Because his baby mama called him and he gotta go pick up his kid. And he didn't tell her he was with a bitch.
Hello. Because he told her he was out with the bros.
With the bros.
And the bros is okay with that shit.
And the bros is okay with you leaving in the middle of the shit.
He can't even answer because he knows it's true.
No, because I'm a different nigga. When I say I'm a different, I tell my girl where I'm going.
You will tell you with your side bitch?
I tell her with my friend. Like my homegirl.
But you gotta understand the terminology. If you say I'm with a friend, that's a woman. But
that's a woman. If I say I'm with my homegirl,
that's you know something you know. That's what I'm saying. It's always a terminology.
I'm just saying.
If I say I'm going to my friend's house,
this is for the people who don't know their side pieces. If you with a nigga or a bitch and she gets a call, they gotta go real quickly.
Oh, they nigga called, or they female called.
So my last thing is, if they're a drug dealer or a scammer, you're a side piece. That's it. I don't even need to make it any fucking shorter, longer.
And that's fine if I'm a side piece if you a scammer.
Because you at least got money to fucking afford me. Because we kept saying earlier, for men it's harder to date than it is for women. Men, you have to have money to date. Women, you just gotta look good.
I think, yeah, but why is there so many broke ass niggas who got bitches though?
Because we got mouthpieces.
Yeah,
you broke nigga. If you broke, you just say so.
But there's bitches who are okay with broke ass niggas.
I would never.
I'm a regular ass nigga at the end of the day. I got a 9 to 5. I'm an aspiring singer songwriter. I have my own business, but at the end of the day,
we're not talking about regular niggas.
He's speaking for himself though.
But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, I know I've definitely been in times where it's I just don't have it. And I still had a female around who would be willing to.
You can't date me if you ain't got money, so
yeah,
that's a different caliber of woman. Good for her.
It's a different caliber of woman.
I would never be that bitch.
Some women are perfectly okay with that, and that's fine. That's their business.
No, you gonna pay my bills. You gonna pay for something in this bitch, cause I ain't fucking you for nothing.
Your man gotta pay your bills?
So
I don't think I've ever
not my man's gotta pay my bills, but I'm just saying if you're my side piece, you gotta pay.
Nigga.
Bitch, how many times have I made old boy pay for shit and he ain't no business paying for that shit?
Yeah, I'm like, your man gotta pay your bills?
Not my main, my side nigga. You here for a reason. Serve your purpose, nigga.
Oh, I mean my man gotta pay my bills.
My man ain't gotta pay my bills. My side nigga gotta pay my bills.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for. You're trying to earn your spot.
Nah, if you're my man, you gotta pay a bill or two. At least get my nails done. Give me rent.
So let's get into some motherfucking questions because we already in this bitch for almost an hour and 30 minutes.
Almost, yeah. Swag. Okay, so
you don't get a Grammy for the longest fucking podcast we've ever had, bitch.
I like talking to y'all.
Being a hoe, do you ever think about the other person?
When being a hoe?
A hoe-e.
As in, like, the side piece.
The side piece.
The coleslaw. You say you like coleslaw, so come on. Or you could be baked beans. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Or mac and cheese. That's better.
Mac and cheese is the good side.
While being a side piece, do
you ever care about the other person?
Like, in their relationship?
Yeah, like the other person. Like, do you ever think about them?
Why?
Why?
Hey, let me know when that nigga leave. Let me know when that nigga go to work.
That's the double standard. Men are allowed to say that, but let me say that shit.
We sound like.
Let me know when that bitch leaves.
No,
how do you?
Because I've gotten that on my. I can pull up a text message that says, "Hey, like I miss your dick. Can I come through?"
Well, we're not.
Why are you taking screenshots?
I'm not taking screenshots. I'm trying to make sure that it stops because I don't like the when table's vibrating when I have my hands on it.
Wrong person to call during this podcast.
Side piece. Boyfriend number 2. Cause it seemed like the first one really don't know what to do. I can answer the question because I know you can't relate because you said you have never had one.
No.
But me personally, Do I ever think of the second person? When I was in it, I wasn't thinking about the second person because I had shit to lose too. So, but when I was single, I was thinking more of the person because it's like I wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't be in that cosmic karma of dealing with knowing that I'm with someone. It's like I know my karma is gonna come to me some type of way, shape, or form. But when I was in it, no. But when I'm out of it, I'm definitely the other person because I'm like I don't want that to be me. I would never, as a woman.
You don't want that to.
You don't want to be me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't want to be married and then my niggas over here paying a fucking 18-year-old because I can't suck his dick no more. Because at the end of the day, it's not because I can't. Because I don't want to.
Yeah.
And I have a question because this is where the mentality of side pieces like differs for women. Because I know for me particularly, I can't say for all men, but I think for most men, the reason why we're okay, like, at a certain extent of being a side piece to a certain person, because it's like, after a certain point, it's like, I got what I wanted, I really wanted to fuck you, and you just let me know that I would have made a mistake trying to make you my gal.
Wow.
So it's like, I wonder, like, do y'all have those thoughts where it's like, if y'all ever in a position where y'all the side chick, like, where y'all caught feelings for the motherfucker, or you were just
But
like...
you know what? Some girls are willing to remain side pieces and hope. And hope
that they... You know what I'm saying?
The girlfriend.
And so that's what I mean.
Let me personally speak on that because I did have a side piece, and it's been years. It's not even been like months. It's been years that he's been my side piece, and I realized I do not want him as a partner because you know why? We know too much about each other.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I feel like if you can do this to your mother who gave birth to your child,
why would I want you?
Why would I want you?
Yeah, and I think about that same way too. I think that's the same way too. But honestly, some women are totally okay with that, knowing that maybe one day they'll be together.
My son's mom, perfect person. Reason why I say it's great to be with somebody who knows you, because at the end of the day,
they take you for who you are.
They take you for who you are and they understand what the fuck you go through. So it's like, I can go through hell. You might not understand. The next person up the street might not understand. But then I go home and I got a person who knows me to say, okay, I see you going through this, so I know how to address you. I know how to approach you, and I also know how to be supportive as well.
But in the same breath, this man, since he was my side piece, he literally was on the phone. We were sitting down talking one day about one of the niggas I'm talking to, because now I'm single. He said, my biggest issue that I ever feel like if I ever wanted to be with you, you can't be monogamous. Because I know how you are. I know how you feel. I know when you get into certain places that you feel like certain people can't give you the certain... Like, and I feel like that's true. Sometimes side pieces serve a certain purpose for you.
Yeah.
No,
and that's what he said. He said, I feel like my biggest fear with you, even if I was monogamous with you, you would never be monogamous with me.
And a lot of people have that fear about me because I'm a singer. So they're like, you constantly have to give into this. And you know, I've heard it from my manager. I've heard it from people in the industry. You kind of have to have, like, as an R&B singer, like this
sex appeal.
A sex appeal, and that comes with being single, or at least carrying yourself like
as a single person. You can especially as an R&B singer.
As an R&B singer, so it's like, imagine me trying to talk to somebody and I say I'm a singer. Oh, I can't date you. You a singing ass nigga. And I've gotten that before.
That's something I would say.
I'm not gonna date you because you're a house nigga. So,
you got a question for us, sis?
I do. Would you have a side piece at this day and age, like with the generation that we have? Like, I'm saying, knowing all that you know now with being in both sides, would you have a side piece? It's only yes and no. Don't even go into it because I got to ask her too.
No. Before 2021, yes.
Okay.
As of 2021, no.
Okay. That's all I need from you. Cause
I would not. Like, I already made it clear before, I have no... But, I mean, unless...
Like he's a rich ass nigga.
Unless he's
like a feature ass nigga.
Unless that, there's no purpose for you.
And I feel like the same way too, because I feel like now when I know I really like someone, I
just want you.
I inadvertently cut off all my hoes without telling you I cut off all my hoes, and I literally make myself excessively available to you because I don't find any pleasure. Because outside of being on both sides, I don't find no pleasure in it.
Yeah. My next question is, what celebrity would you love to be a side nigga or a side girl to?
Jada.
What else? Wow, Jada.
We don't need to get into it because he said Jada. That's all we need to say.
Okay.
Me, Michael B, bust that pussy open. Jordan. That nigga don't want to treat a woman. I'm sorry. Like seeing how he treats Lori. Like, even I feel like you would treat your side bitch just as much because you ain't got no kids, so you only got money to spend on your bitches.
Shit.
Michael B. Jordan,
I
sign
would
me
love
up.
to be Rihanna's side piece. I just feel like it would.
Yeah, she would do some nasty ass shit to you.
Yes, if I would gladly
Maybe even
be Rihanna's.
ASAP Rocky too, because they were both together.
He's very colorist, so I don't really fuck with ASAP Rocky. But
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
So, but Rihanna, I would lick her pussy from the back.
Okay. Well, my last question is: does being a side piece make you happy?
It can.
Yeah.
Sometimes being a side piece is all you need. Sometimes you don't need the commitment. Sometimes you don't need to have the extra baggage of having to carry someone else's shit with you. So it just be enough. So it really just depends on the situation and where you're sitting at. I know for me, I need more.
Yeah.
Because it's like at this day and age, it's like looking for more.
Facts.
Same. I don't think being a side piece will bring me happiness, or having a side piece will bring me happiness.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you a future ass nigga. Other than that, no, I don't want a side piece.
And I can definitely attest to that, because I'm saying I had a side piece who said that I don't know enough about you to want. He's like, I know. He's like, I know you have a man, and he's like, the fact that I can't get any more of you bothers me.
Yeah.
And so when me and him tried, outside of me being in a relationship, he was just like, I the same thing I felt for the guy that I was in a side piece relationship with. He was like, I literally feel like I'm stuck at this one space in time, and I can't look over it because I know so much, but I know nothing. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I could ever be happy.
And
that's the problem with having a side piece.
You know so much,
but you know nothing.
Because I've gotten into a relationship with one.
One of your side pieces?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she waited.
Okay,
for the
Alicia
girlfriend
Keys.
position.
No. It wasn't that she waited. It was just we started the situation with like the understanding of, hey, I'm emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying?
So that's not a side piece.
No. It
is though, because when you're emotionally unavailable, that's literally
but I feel like a side piece is when
I-
you're in a relationship with someone.
I was in a relationship.
Oh.
I said, hey, I'm not trying to.
But being
you know what I'm saying?
emotionally unavailable is like the key part of being a side piece, because you can't give them the same amount of energy you can give the person you're with.
So it's like I'm letting you know, it's like, hey, right now I'm right here with it. I'm in Splitsville because I'm over here with it, and it's like, I can kick it with you, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here. We kick it. We fuck. We smoke, and then I'm out.
You out? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like and what it evolved into was she asked me about my day, and then I asked her about her day. And then I started asking her about her friends, and then I started hanging out with her and her friends, and we started kicking in. We started watching shows together. Just to that person who knows who the fuck I'm talking about, thank you for putting me on P Valley, by the way.
So this is recent, because P Valley came out a year ago. So this is recent. You still in this shit, nigga.
So it's like I met that person, and they ended up having feelings. I ended up having feelings that. At first, it was like, nigga, I can't even be that way with you.
Did you start having feelings while you were still in a relationship with someone else?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same for me, too.
And
you got to think about...
You're missing something.
Yeah.
So you start gravitating towards other people.
Because my side piece, you realize I was with him 4 to 5 days out of the week.
With your side piece?
Yeah. I get off of work and go over there.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'll be over there till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
So you have no... It's natural to start getting feelings.
Just gravitating towards them and... asking why are you in the situation you're in?
Yeah.
Because it's the mystery of it.
Yeah. And then they used to ask me all the time, it's like, why are you doing this? And I was like,
you can't explain it.
No. I was like, to be completely honest, if I could put you both together into one person.
Didn't I not tell you that shit before? You were literally the same person as me, nigga.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's the start of a beautiful friendship, yo.
Nah, but for real, I've been in that position when I was with my ex-fiance going into a new relationship, and then when I was in the relationship I was in a year ago.
Are you a relationship ass nigga?
I am.
I can see.
But me too. But yeah, it is though. Because we can't be alone for too long. Because I've been single for 6 to 8 months, and I'm already like. Boyfriend me, because I can't do.
I like spoiling. I like having someone I can spoil. I like having someone I can spend time with and building with. I like having someone who I can actually have a conversation with. That's not like I'm not hitting you and just asking you what you're doing all fucking day,
bro.
Like,
That's me. Because I literally told Sammy I was trying to do shit for this nigga that I'm talking to. She's like, why though? And I'm like, I don't know. I just want to do it.
I just want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when naturally you feel like, because you're connected to everything else in the world, like I want to be connected to the person that I'm having sex with.
I want to connect with the person that I'm spending the most time with.
That's exactly what it is.
That's seeing me
at me,
and not seeing me at the fucking mask that I have to put on for everybody to.
I love you.
Yeah, I know.
So guys, thank you so much for taking this journey with us. I think we had a beautiful episode on when to be a side piece, when it's okay to be a side piece, when it's not okay to be a side piece, whose celebrity side piece we want to be. I think our topic touched on everything.
Because we've been long enough.
It's been long enough.
Y'all heard some shit.
Y'all heard. So this is going to be a really nice episode. I cannot wait.
It really is going to be long.
It's going to be so excited. Thank you.
It is great.
While you're at it, please plug yourself in one more time.
All right, y'all make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Official Cam Sinclair. I am Cam.
Please spell it out because niggas can't spell. I'm sorry.
You're right.
I can't spell.
Official. OFFICIAL CAMSINCLAIR.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. No, because I get really proper when I spell it out.
Not even that. It's because I ain't shit. So.
That too.
What they call you, Mrs. Ain't Shit?
Official, like a referee with a whistle. Cam Sinclair, and that's on IG. It's I am Cam Sinclair on Twitter and Snapchat. I think it's official Cam Sinclair on TikTok.
And while you're at it, stream LSD on YouTube, you know?
Oh, yeah. Make sure y'all see the video because she's bomb as fuck.
I'm not even going to do a bomb as fuck. Hold on, it's my turn to talk, y'all, because I watched the video and I watched my bitch and I was like, you know, that's Sammy in her element. Sammy being a bad bitch, because I feel like I keep telling y'all, I only fuck a bad bitch because I'm very vain and I'm very shallow.
And I'm saying knew that she was going to be in the next video.
Because, like, my bitch is the bitch of all bitches. Like, I love you, bitch. So you do what you gotta fucking do. Like, and the thing is, switch up wigs, switch the lights, switch everything.
And you know what? She was so nervous, and I was like,
and that's what she told me.
And
I'm
when
like,
she got there,
and I was like, bitch, you look good.
I was like, and
we're not gonna do too long.
Of course.
We can talk about the outside of the cup. Follow us on everything on social medias, on the Real Sip and Spill, and everything except Twitter, which is Sip and Spill 1. Follow our Twitter, follow our Patreon, follow everything that you gotta do, and our YouTube, because we're revamping.
5-star rating.
Because we're some 5-star bitches. Ow.
I sip wine.